Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
Let's just talk about it. Look, Wake Forest here is a big favorite. They're the favorite to win it all right now, everybody. And I don't know that the ACC's had a great season. So let me see this lot 275. What's the run line here?
Is there anything out there on a run line?
Because I talked about it yesterday, how I wanted to, we were talking about the Oral Roberts game and making sure we get that because it almost did happen exactly like we called
Right.
it.
Ramon's like, at the end, it's going to be totally crazy. So, yeah, it was totally crazy.
Both games were right. So some of the books maybe won't open it. The first game isn't until 5 Eastern. So some of the books may not even open a run line yet, and I don't think I'm seeing it. So we'll just have to go with this. I don't know. I guess we could, just call it on. Well, let's see what you got, Mindy, on the Stanford Wake Forest first.
Well, we talked about it, right? I like Wake Forest to win the whole thing. So I'm going to take Wake Forest. I guess you got to lay some big dollars here, put it in a parlay, something.
Oh, yeah.
Again,
it's already 335, actually.
Oh, well, it's getting out of control. But still, I mean, that's kind of where I think. But it's going to be interesting, right? I mean, they were talking about how these teams started the season. They've kind of gone back and forth. Stanford's a top 5 team, right? So it's one of those things. Like I think all of these are going to be, really good. Probably coming down to the wire here. Wake has had some close games here, so I'll take Wake Forest though. Still sitting at 335 again. It's just a money line deal with big odds. That's all I got for you.
Okay.
Again, ERA is the big thing here for me. Stanford's ERA 5.75, Wake Forest 2.84. So expecting a good pitching outing.
And in the Discord, I'll remind everybody that that college baseball World Series preview is up there, independently produced. It's not something we did, but I thought it was a real good job by someone. Blake likes the over here. I'm tempted to give out. I want to lay this run line. I can't find it yet, but I agree with Mindy. But
depending on what those runs are going to be, right?
Well, it's going to be 2.5 for sure, I would think, Mindy. So I don't know if we can commit to it now on the air here without it. Okay, no comments on the game anyway. So I'm going to give out the over here, Mindy, just so we have 2 plays and respect what you're saying about the money line. Like I said, I'm willing to lay the runs with Wake Forest, whatever it is. I mean, okay. Not saying whatever it is. I mean, it's not going to come. They're not going to pop it out there. I'm sure it.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's going to be 2.5. It's probably going to be 2.5, maybe even juiced a little bit. And I'm willing to do it. I think Wake puts up a big number here, maybe even double-digit runs for Wake today in this first game. I think Wake makes a statement here. And the other one, let's go to the SEC and Tennessee and LSU. I'll just reiterate it until I'm eliminated that LSU is my pick to win it all. And as I said to you, I don't feel that comfortable, but I'm not going to change at this point. So they're a big favorite today, and they're going to be favored on the run line as well.
Yeah, it's interesting with Tennessee basically kind of coming in unranked here versus LSU, number 5 in the nation. I'm going to definitely go ahead and go on LSU here. That team batting average is pretty stout, sitting at about 320. Batting average for Tennessee about 280. This is all about the bats when it comes down to it. We know we're going to see a lot of pitchers in these games. It's going to be like last night, right? That Florida team came back and got it done there in the end, and it was all about the bats. I mean, I kind of think it was questionable keeping that reliever in for about 3-4 innings. I didn't know why they didn't take him out a little bit sooner. But again, it's one of those that I think LSU can make a run here. It's too bad where they got to go up against, probably Wake at some point, I think, unless they flip. I can't recall. But it's going to be a good outing. And the LSU fans love to be here, so they're going to stick around as long as possible.
The Jello Shots leaders, we'll see over there. So Mindy on LSU here, and I'm willing to lay a 1.5 here. Probably we'll see what the run line is. Blake says he leans to the over. So I'll take the under here. So we have 2 plays on the game. It went down from 10, so I can't give it out as a premium, especially after getting burned yesterday in that Virginia-Florida game where I went under and
yeah,
that.
I mean, it was like easy under like all game, and then boom.
Yeah, I think what that showed, Mindy, was look, these are the best teams in the country. They're going to have good starting pitching, but once you start to get everybody, look, I mean, that poor TCU kid, right? The starter goes out there, throws a great game, and here comes TCU kid, and he gives up, 3-run homer, and what can you do? You just feel bad for the kid. So Mindy takes LSU. I'll take the under in this one. I think LSU dominates this game, gets a easy victory, and they score single digits. So, all right. No agreements in college. Well, no, I can't say that. I mean, I think we agree, but I just want to
have appropriate lines. How about that?
Run line. I'm saying I want to lay some run lines, though. You guys might be able to see what's going. What I'm coming with in the premium land, but we'll see. These lines, look, they're starting to go up. I haven't even seen the run lines yet. Blake says right there, DraftKings doesn't even allow any run lines. So, I know these books are a little bit shy, maybe posting some college baseball and everything after what happened with Alabama. But just remember this about all these controversies, especially the one that was talking about the NFL now. If this stuff's happening, it's on the operators for not doing their due diligence and also allowing bets that are, look, there are limits for a reason, and books should stick to their, limits. Are they really allowing random people to come in and just drop, $50,000 on a, college baseball game that they don't, I just don't see it. So, I know we're seeing some of the controversy there and everything, but no book, even on a College World Series game, is going to take more than, a nickel or a dime. I mean, remember when NFL games are even 20 or 30,000, right? I mean, come on, they're all right.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.